Hey everybody, welcome to the latest edition of sketchyGOichie. I'm your humble host, Roger Andrews, artist, illustrator, graphic designer, content creator. And the content I'm creating for you today is a beginner's guide to Procreate, specifically Procreate 5. So strap on in, I'm gonna take you through this step by step, slowly, and you guys will be complete, I'm not gonna say experts because I'm not an expert, but you will know the app and you'll be comfortable in it when we're all done. All right, enjoy.
sketchyGOichie.
Hey guys, welcome to my beginner's guide to Procreate. We are absolutely going to dive right in. Simply put, Procreate for me is the best app for drawing that I've come across yet. I say it's the best for me personally because it's taken over my entire workflow, the entire way I illustrate. So diving right in, Procreate app on the iPad, 10.9-inch screen, Apple Pencil. Let's launch the app. Okay, so obviously, I've been using this app now for a couple of years. So I have a gallery. This is kind of the load screen. It's called the gallery, where it has a series of, basically they're called stacks in here, but they're basically folders full of individual, how do I describe it? Illustrations that I've done over the years and sketches and things that I've done over the years, right? So of course, this is Procreate. It's version 5.01. I believe that is the latest version. I think once you see this video, I think it will be the latest unless they've done some updates since then. But I suggest for you who are either beginners to Procreate or are even ones who are veteran Procreate users, upgrade to the 5th version, version 5, right? Okay, so we're in our gallery. What do we do next? We can, there will probably be some preloaded images. I've gotten rid of them over the years, but I'll just select one. Simple, really. Like anything on the iPad, it's all touch sensitive. So you literally just one finger click, or let's go back to the gallery. You either, you can one finger click, or you can click it with your Apple Pencil. That will launch it. And generally when it launches and opens, it opens in a full screen. So you get to see your image at full screen. Simple way to navigate, 2 fingers to navigate. You can obviously, I do it holding the Apple Pencil because for me, obviously I'm gonna be drawing anyways with this thing, so I keep it in my finger and I just kind of rotate it around in sort of 2-finger tap. So 2 fingers on the surface of the screen will allow you to kind of 2-finger navigate and manipulate. So, and by manipulate, I mean in every way imaginable. As long as you keep those fingers on the screen and drag them around, the image will follow those fingers around. And if you pinch inward, it reduces it, and you pinch outward, it expands it. So you can zoom in and out with these 2 fingers. It's so versatile in this app. All right? It's what makes digital rendering so pleasurable. Okay? And then obviously the Apple Pencil itself is for the rendering that you need to provide. So the detailed rendering using the brushes and everything will happen with this guy. Or you can use your finger. However way you want to do it, I highly recommend using the Apple Pencil. Okay, so we'll click out of it by going to the gallery. Okay, a good tip right out of the gate is try to learn to use both hands. I know it's probably a crazy thing to say up front in a video like this, whereas I'm literally just giving you the introduction to the app, but try to utilize both hands as early as possible. It's going to help. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the most basic tool set. Obviously, we have select, import, photo, and plus. The most important one for you guys to get started is the plus. That's going to create a new canvas. The new canvas will exist within the gallery, or if you open up one of these folders, for example, I'll do the YouTube video, or stacks as they're referred to as, you'll see here you have a collection of images that I've done in the past, all within that stack. Okay, so if I hit plus here, it's going to create a new canvas within that stack. All right, so let's go to the main gallery page. I'm going to create a new canvas. So here's your new canvas sizes. You have a collection of ones that have come preset, as you can see here, and there are ones that I have created. I'm not going to get into that right now. We'll do more detailed ones down the road. But let's open a square. Okay, so you've noticed it opens up a white, basically, for lack of a better way to describe it, a white canvas, a white piece of paper that you have to work with. All right, your 2-finger pinch will allow you to navigate it. Okay, so slowly and concisely, here are all the tools that you need. First things first, you think I would start over on the left, but in this case I'm going to start right where I think all the magic really happens on this app, is with the brush. If you click once on the brush, whether it be with your finger or with the Apple Pencil, either way, I often use my finger for some reason, but some people use the pencil. If you click back on it, it takes you in and out of this menu. And this menu has all of Procreate's brushes and all the various ones. And we're going to get into it and we're going to play around with these down the road. But I just want to show you the basics of the app. All right. So example, I have Studio Pen here. All right. So you think next, normally, someone would move over to the right and keep going. No, I'm going to go to the next most important one. And that is the brush size slider and the brush opacity slider. All right, so for those who are unaware, brush size literally means the size. It is what it is. It's the size of the brush. So for example, I'll do a little quick brush stroke. This is midway down, and it even shows you the percentage right there. So this is about in the midpoint. All right, so brush stroke. There you go. 3 simple brush strokes. That's at the mid size. All right. Let's do a larger one. Look at that. Brush strokes, much larger. Let's do a tiny one. We'll go all the way down. All right. See what I mean? And so any point in between. See how if you use both fingers, or should I say the render hand and the other hand, it allows you to kind of play all at the same time. So something to get in the habit of right out of the gates. The next step is, obviously, you have your opacity slider here. So I have a nice thick brush. I'll go up high, so that's a high percentage of a high-sized brush. And this is your opacity. And you can see the intensity in the little sort of icon represented. Like you go high all the way to the top of the slide, you've got full intensity. You go all the way to the bottom, you've got like nothing. It's like you won't even see it at all. So I'll go closer to the bottom, and I'm going to go right on top of these. And I want you to see how the opacity has changed. So we have a nice thick brush. Note how it's like sort of grayish. Right? We can see that, I hope. And I'll even go even slightly lower. It's even lighter gray because I've selected a black. Now that could be any color, just a lighter tint of that color. So if I overlap, and I'm going to zoom in with my 2-finger pinch, and you can see it. It's opaque. Its opacity is low, so meaning it's transparent, not opaque. The opposite of opaque, it's transparent. Right? And you go right on top, and you can see the transparency. And you can slide the level of transparency. The higher it goes, the closer to raw black you're going to get. The lower you go, the sort of the grayer, or should I say the lighter version of that color. And when you go almost all the way to the bottom, you can't see it, but slightly above that you can. And it's going right on top. Okay? All right? So, I hate to tell you guys, but that is step 1 of this app. You can literally do a lot of playing just with those features. The ability to open, so I'm going to repeat, we'll go right through the process. So we're in our gallery screen, right? The ability to create a new canvas is here, right? The ability to open said canvas is here, one finger click, right? All back to the gallery, back into your canvas. Your ability to manipulate that said canvas, 2 fingers, pinch, push, zoom, all of that. You select your brush here, and here's your opacity and brush size here. And that's it. That's step one. You can do a lot of damage with just one single color selected and a brush selected, whichever one you choose, and playing around with the sliders here on your brush size and your opacity. So guys, that is it. Step one of Procreate 101 for beginners. Hey guys, hope you get as much enjoyment out of the Procreate app as I do. And I hope you get enjoyment out of these videos. If you do, please click subscribe. For now, sketchyGOichie. Live your moment. Happy sketching, y'all. Peace.